Hello, I'm Wet Hamster, and it's time to get this train wreck started. As you may notice, I am wearing a very purple outfit. It is a Yian Garuga outfit. Well, you know, armor, not outfit. It even comes with black slippers. So let's take a look at its stats. And I will note that I put already some hear protection and some expert on it. So subtract 3 hear protect and 3 expert. Well, 2 expert actually. And that's kind of what you got in the stats. Not too great. The sharpness is great for gun lances since it takes a longer time for my sharpness to wear out. But there's another piece of Yian Garuga equipment you can make. And let's see if I can just get it out here. There's another headpiece you can make, which looks slightly more different. Looks a lot better, I guess. Looks more like a helmet. And this is what it does. It gives you so much hear protection that I can get up on high-grade earplugs, meaning no screams will ever stun me. I don't get enough expert to, you know, get the reckless abandon +1. So, you know, add a few joules to that, and there you go. Let's take a look at how much it actually gives, because it's quite a bit. It gives tons of hear protection. It's a great piece of armor. It might give a little bit less armor than, say, the other helmet, but I can live with it. Something I realized that I probably should have done is upgrade my armor here, but you know what, I can do that later. Because this is going to be a piece or not piece, but a set that I'm going to be using quite a bit. Now, I'm going to go fight a Monobolus, and when I say train wreck, I mean it. I hate fighting these things. I'll explain later once I get into the actual fight. And remember, I actually picked the mission. A little out of it, a little tired. I've been doing a lot of recording and a lot of prepping for recording. I had to farm the entire Yian Garuga set and a bunch of other things because I didn't have them. But and the reason specifically why I want to, you know, bring a full set of hear protection gear, well, you know what, I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, his roars will kill you. If he's enraged and he roars and he hits you, he will wreck you, and he takes out. Generally, they'll take so much health out of you when they're enraged that it's not fun. I hate you. Yeah, scream, you bastard. That's not that the fights are hard, it's just tedious and annoying. And it's always in the desert. Guess what's in the desert? Cephalos. Now, the gimmick with this guy is he charges, he loves to charge around, and you can get him stuck into the environment. Now, I can't really do as much gunning. Oh, shoot. I was going for the shiny, but I didn't expect it to charge again. He's gonna... Gosh! Facing the wrong way. Anyway, eventually you will break his horn if you do that enough. But, you know, you get to do a lot of free damage on him whenever he's stuck. So, if you can get him to charge into a wall, and it's easiest to do if you have a gun lance or a lance, because you have that extra protection from the shield. And that's always a bonus. Now, like I was trying to say before, before I interrupted myself because I got, well, trashed. I can't really rely too much on gunning now that, or rather, I should say I shouldn't rely as much on gunning because my gunning is not as powerful anymore. It can occasionally be pretty tricky to get him to charge into a wall and actually get stuck. Usually I have a lot more trouble with it, to be honest. Oh, I went through him. Oh! Come on, charge. And I broke his horn. I can no longer have him charge into walls, but on the bright side, I did massive amounts of damage to him, and I got a break. There is one more break on his body, which I'm going to be attempting to do, which is the tail. Breaking the tail will make a huge difference on the fight, not to mention it's the weakest part of his entire body. So, you'll want to attack the tail. The Monoblos is weak towards lightning. Unfortunately, I don't have any lightning gun lances yet. And if you time it right with the Sonic Bomb while he's digging down, you can stun him, and he'll be stuck here. The only issue is, unless I'm using a hammer at this point of the game, all my attacks are going to bounce. So I'm going to save Sonic Bombs for either when I desperately need to reload. Excuse me. Generally reload, gain health, sharpen my weapon, or if I have some, what's it called? Hard to think now that I'm actually getting pretty tired. Wyvern's Fire to unload on him. I think he left the zone. Yeah, he left. So this is the places that he will wander between. He will go between 7, 5, 2, and 9. Right now he's possibly at 5, but there's a good chance he's at 9 as well. And it's a bit of a waste to take a hot drink right now, mainly just because I'm at this part of the desert where I'm only going to be out for a couple seconds. And fighting in 7 and 9 are, in my opinion, the best places to fight him. Just because he doesn't charge around as much. Also, you can clearly see when he enrages is when he has... Oh, there's cats here. They need to die. But, when he's breathing black smoke and there's red dots on his head, that's when he is enraged. The red dots come from blood rushing to the head, I guess. Why did I even try to block that? That's just because I'm used to not fighting with hear protection during high rank stuff. So I've gotten used to having to like put my shield up to block the screen. Well, the tail is going to be a bitch and a half to break, because normally when I do this, when I've been fighting Monoblos and Diablos, which pretty much is the same monster, only Diablos has 2 horns. Well, I've been using a longsword. Why? Because there's a certain mission that makes it easier if I use the right weapon. The right weapon is, my god, I wish I had a G-rank weapon, but I don't. This will have to make do. And plus, it's pretty easy to hit the tail with a longsword. With the Gunlance, not so much. Now, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to annoying as hell. This is basically the attack he uses all the time. Charge, 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 charge! Oh, I hate it. The other attack will be digging down and then charging at you, basically. Pretty weak, actually. Also, if he digs down on top of a trap, or digs up on top of a trap, he'll destroy it. So keep that in mind. If he digs under the ground, don't stand near your trap or in the way of your trap, because he'll just break it. And then you've just wasted a trap. Also, I would like to warn people that this guy, he's a bit of a jerk. So far it's going pretty well, actually. Maybe it's just from the practice of killing these types of monsters so much to get past a certain mission. But then again, I was using a longsword. Ah, there he is. Yeah, I keep freaking the paint bomb, but it's pretty easy to keep track of them, even if you don't paintball. Kind of wishing, though, at this point I decided just to go with the really, really good gun lance that I have, even if it's slightly ahead of time. I mean, it's only a couple missions ahead of time, really. Oh! Oh, Genpei! Kitty, kitty, save me, save me, somebody save me! Oh, that hell, I wasn't in any danger there. It's just the thought of being in danger. Because I'm a coward. And this is where he'll usually get you when you're using a gun lance, is if he starts digging and you're caught up near him. And that's why I really don't like doing Monoblos or Diablos with a gun lance. And, you know, this is just what the monster does. It charges, and that's all he ever does. In my opinion, they're really boring. And I got the tail off, surprisingly. And I get just-handed again with stupid Paralyze. Ah, I hate Paralyze. No! Oh, goodness, I dodged there in time. As you can see, if you cut off the tip of his tail, makes such a huge difference. Yeah, this is what this boss does. He charges at you over and over and over again. Another thing that really pisses me off about this boss, again, I hate Monoblos with a passion, and I hate Diablos with a passion. The thing that really pisses me off is you're like, hey, I'll go for a quick capture. No, no, no. Here's his weakness sign, limping. Guess how he exits the battlefield when he moves to a new area? Digs under the ground. The rest of the time he's just charging around and never walks, so you... Once in a million years you will actually see him limp. Surprise. So you'll never see him limp when he's weak. And his other indicator when he's getting weakened is enraging from the slightest tap of a weapon. But this isn't 100% pinpoint accurate because he'll also do it when he's getting close to being weakened. Right now I'm just kind of waiting for him to dive under the ground. And now I'm getting impatient. Now he will dive under the ground. This is usually how it always works. But just... They piss me off so much, because when they finally do dive on the ground, it's usually too far away. Oh, and I'd like to also point out that if he's enraged, sonic bombs will not work, so really don't waste your sonic bombs. And again, I'm surprised how decently well it's going. You know what? I have a gun lance. I could just gun him. There we go. It's better than the other choice of just kind of running around in circles. Not sure if he's enraged. Yeah, he's enraged. Ha! I don't don't have to worry about your roar, I can just wail on him. That's another reason why you want high-grade earplugs for this. When he enrages, he usually, always, instantly roars at the top of his lungs. And since it's a high-grade earplug type roar, you know, the loudest of the roars, I think you're stunned for a little bit longer. It's just long enough to the point where the second you get out of a stun, he's busy charging at you and he's just about to hit you. That was pretty weak for a carve on a tail. Kind of terrible carve. Not just kind of, it was a terrible carve. That's right, he also goes to 1 sometimes, but he doesn't stay there for very long. Let's see if I think there's 2 carves on these tails, or is that... Oh, that must be only Diablos. Been fighting Diablos too much. So this is the fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's not too interesting. They just charge around, what can I say? Oh, I mean... They don't even spit fireball. I'm not saying they should have like a million gimmicks or anything. It's just saying that, oh god, this is gonna hurt. No, I guess not. But all I'm saying is, you know, they're just really boring and annoying. Again, these small areas are the best places to fight them because they can't charge for half a mile, which they like to do. I know in the old desert, in the open areas, they will charge for miles and miles and miles, and by the time you actually catch up to them, they're busy charging in your direction again. So all they do is they kind of charge back and forth and really annoy you. Really though, what I should be doing is still attacking the tail, mainly just because it's the weakest part of their body. And they take the most damage there. But I'm actually trying to trip him. Get in some extra cheap shots. And again, the sharpness is really great for gun lances. Because you can just gun away and not have a care in the world about your sharpness. I can't stress that enough. If you're going for a Gunnery King setup, sharpness is your friend. Oh, and he limped there. This is one of the very rare occasions where he actually limps. So, you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna shock him. I'm just not sure if I... Well, yeah, it's always a gamble, so I'll just place a trap. And rule number 1, do not stand in front of your trap when he does that. He's probably gonna dig away. Oh yeah, he's leaving. With my luck he is. No? Oh, okay. Maybe all this complaining and negativity is making me play better because I'm fueling my hate, anger, and angst. Oh, surprise, this is a pretty clean kill. Well, maybe I should try this anger and angst thing a little more. Maybe I'm just angry at this one mission, which I will be getting to. And I will tell you this much, if I do not have G-rank missions from the online stuff, it's going to take me the full 55 minutes almost. So yeah, Monoblos, Tail, and Hornbreak. The hardest item to get from the Monoblos is a Monoblos heart, which is strange considering they have multiple hearts. And hell, they can even drop a heart as like a 2% chance from the shiny that they drop. But it's like one of the hardest things to get. I suppose, I mean, I've actually never even gotten one considering how many I've ever killed. It's kind of, not that I've ever needed them for anything on my other file, but I get the feeling I'm going to be needing a few. But that was the Monoblos, really. Wow, again, how did I do this so easily? Oh, well, one reason how I did this so easily is I have high-grade earplugs. If you ever fight a Monoblos Diablos, seriously, high-grade earplugs, go for it. Spine, blood red horn. I got a few of them already. Not from fighting this. And medium monster bones. Ah, no heart. Never is. And cat's been busy. Oh, well, this is Wet Hamster signing off for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'm still goddamn surprised how well this went.